Thank you. Likewise.
This,
Been a pleasure.
let me tell you, everybody that was walking down the hall
Yeah.
caught this and was like, are we selling that? We're actually selling that charcuterie board? And I'm like, it's unbelievable. I've never seen one like this. Look at first of all, look at how it's made. You have this great cover.
That's right, the cloche.
The cloche. And then you have, well, explain everything that you get here.
Yes, so Relli's is my family. Bucciarelli is our surname, and we bring 50 years of inspired Italian traditions.
Yeah.
Charcuterie is one of our favorite things in our own household, but my husband and I custom designed this 16-inch round charcuterie board to include the cloche with it because we love to dine al fresco.
Yeah.
And when you dine al fresco, what's the worst thing that happens? What lands on your cheeses and meats that you don't want to be there? The mosquitoes, the flies.
Yeah.
So the cloche is beautiful on its own, but it's very functional. What we've also paired with it is you have a 7-inch round stone slate. The 7-inch round stone slate is also beautiful, but very functional. You can put it in the refrigerator. It keeps your cheeses and meats cool,
So well
which is
made.
awesome, but you could also do a baked brie on there, and it
Yeah.
absorbs heat as well,
Oh,
which is
yeah.
great. Then underneath it, we've got 3 cheese knives. So it's everything that you need for your charcuterie experience. We have an all-purpose knife, we have a Parmesan cheese knife, and then the fork prong knife. So everything in terms of picking up and kind of entertaining with your guests, you are going to have it in this charcuterie board. But we're also giving you the perfect charcuterie starter kit collection because sometimes charcuterie can be intimidating. I
Yeah.
remember when I first started, well, first of all, when I first heard the word charcuterie, I was like, what is
The heck is that?
That's very fancy. And my husband says that growing up as a kid, because he was Italian,
Yeah.
his mom called this lunch.
Oh, yeah. It's become very popular.
It has.
It is. I mean, everybody I know that goes to a restaurant, they'll order the charcuterie board.
Yes.
And it comes out with all these amazing meats. So we're actually including a lot of stuff that you can put on the board right away.
Exactly. We're giving
what do
you
we got?
We're giving you 2 salamis, we're giving you a cheese, a crisp, a wafer, and also a jam. But I'm going to walk through them quickly.
Okay.
So we're giving you, I'm going to start here, a Toscano salami. So this is an Italian classic salami. The flavor profiles just reminiscent of Italian flavors and pairs beautifully with all kinds of sweets and just gives you that awesome flavor.
Delicious.
Right?
Yep.
Absolutely delicious. So that's a nice staple. This is from a brand called Giorgio's Naturals. Both of these are all pork salamis, which, and what I love about this brand too, we're very selective in terms of the brands that we put in our collection.
Yeah.
We look for really fine and divine ingredients. And Giorgio's actually makes salamis how the Italians do. They actually source their ingredients from Lake Como in Italy, but they dry age it.
Yeah.
And so that's what makes it really, really...
Is this the Sangiovese?
This is the Sangiovese wine.
gotta
So
try
you're
it.
getting that bold Sangiovese wine flavor profile in this. So this is a little bit more elevated. So when you think about putting out a charcuterie collection for the holiday season, you want the traditional, but you also want the elevated, right?
Let me just
So
tell
delicious.
you, those may be 2 of the best salamis I've ever had in my life.
I love that.
That is really good.
Yes.
My son, he loves salami. He would flip out over this.
Well, nobody does salamis better than Italians.
no,
So we had to
it's
include
true.
the Italian salami. Now I want to jump to cheese. So no one does a cheddar cheese like Wisconsin. We've got a creamy white cheddar cheese here.
Right.
Wisconsin cheeses they're incredibly creamy in texture.
Yeah.
They pair nicely with the bold flavors of the salami.
Yeah.
And I feel like the white cheddar here is just really going to give you that nice kind of starter. You can pair it with the apricot. It's absolutely delicious, right? Then we're giving you the apricot jam. This is from a brand called Braswell's. If you know anything about Braswell's, they are wildly popular for their jams and preserves. They actually cook it down with a little bit of cane sugar, but they do small batches. And that's the reason why we picked Braswell's is because it's almost like getting Nona's homemade jam from your kitchen, but Braswell's does it in a really small batch. Absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
Apricot is kind of the flavor of the season, honestly.
Yeah.
You can carry it out throughout the entire year, but when it comes to entertaining and holiday, apricot is really, really great. Then we've elevated the entire flavor profile with Rustic Bakery. This is a crisp, so it's not a cracker. This can be paired on its own, even with a little bit of jam.
Yeah.
So if you have a guest or somebody in your family that's like, I don't like salamis, you have something here for them. They could put the cheese with the crisp. They could do the apricot apricot jam with this. This is an apricot, pistachio, and brandy crisp. So super elevated, perfect for wining and dining and kind of putting something out before, you know, you serve the main meal. Maybe you're serving raviolis later, right?
Yeah.
And then of course the Italian way would be able to put something a little sweet on the charcuterie as well. My husband and my son's favorite is an Italian wafer. So we actually imported these from Italy. They're Italian wafers, and what's on the inside is that hazelnut and chocolate. So it gives you that right amount of just sweet to really kind of like finish off that taste, right?
It's like a jacked up Twix.
I love that. I love that.
I'm kidding, because this is obviously better.
But that's one of the things that I really enjoy. Like when we travel to Italy, like I always love to like grab the Italian chocolates, grab the wafers. So we had to bring them here, especially for you. But you know, what's really fun for me about charcuterie, because I think we talked about this earlier when I was presenting the raviolis, like I don't cook at home. It's usually my husband, but I do love to charcuterie.
You're great at assembling.
Yes, I love to design it. It's fun. It's like a piece of art. So it's like however you want to assemble your charcuterie is entirely up to you. You're the artist. This is your canvas. We wanted to give you the starter because if you're new to charcuterie, maybe it's intimidating you. You don't know what flavor profiles go together. We did all the guesswork for you.
Yeah.
And so we're trying to teach you a little something. When you get this home, you are going to get this cute little card, and it tells you everything about the 6-piece charcuterie that you're getting. And it also tells you how to care for the 16-inch round board. Super easy to clean, a little bit of water, a little bit of soap. It stores really nicely. It cleans very easily.
I think it's bamboo, right?
It is bamboo. It's 100% bamboo.
Yep.
Exactly.
Renewable resource, yep.
You're gonna eat this right away because this is definitely something that you're gonna wanna put out at your holiday table. Everyone's gonna dive into this.
Look at this.
If you love to dine al fresco, use the cloche. That's what it's for. But I also,
the skeeters out.
You know what? Keeps my
flies.
kids out of it too.
Yeah.
Before the guests come over, because when I do charcuterie at
Grown-up
home,
food.
the kids like to pick at it, and I'm like, my guests
They eat
didn't
the
get
salami.
to see my beautiful charcuterie board.
I know.
So I put the cloche on there, and then when it's ready to be served, then I take the cloche off of it as
So
well.
you have, it's a 16-inch size, very big.
Yes.
Which I like.
Yes.
Because you're going to do charcuterie. You usually don't do it for two.
You have to
Usually
go big
you do
or
it,
go home.
Yeah, that's
right?
a lot, and you can get a lot more on there.
Yes.
Easy to clean. I wouldn't put it in the dishwasher.
No, no
obviously,
dishwasher.
'cause
Just
it's
a little
wood.
bit of water, a little bit of soap.
Wipe it down.
Exactly. Wipe
Love
it down.
that.
It stores really nicely.
And I would chill the, you can chill the stone too.
Yeah, so in
right?
my experience, if you put the stone in the freezer for 5 minutes, that will stay cool and it'll keep your cheeses and meats cool for about 45 minutes.
I love
which
it.
is the perfect amount of time for when you're serving.
And if you can see the quality, I'm gonna pull this one up. Just want everybody to see. I love that the little tools are hidden underneath. Look at this, watch. You lift it up, and then there's all your little knives. It's all self-contained, so when you store it, you just put the lid back on. This can get cold or hot, all right? And then you have this great lid. And it fits perfectly on there. It's not gonna slide off.
It does.
Look at that.
And it is really designed to be both indoor and outdoor. You know, in the summertime, or if you live in a warm climate and you want to use it outdoor constantly with the cloche, go for it. But if you want to have it on your Thanksgiving table indoors and you don't want to use the cloche, it's that beautiful 16-inch round. You have that stone slate, all your cheese knives there. What you see here in terms of the food assortment
is what you get.
That is everything that you're getting. So look at how it fills up that 16-inch round nicely.
I mean, that is a beautiful tray.
But if you want to add a little bit more, this will feed 4 to 6 people, by the way. If you have 8 or 10 people coming, you have the surface area on the 16-inch round. You could add some grapes, add some olives like we did here. How about some apricots or even some pistachios?
You could do salsa in the middle.
Yes.
And you could do chips all the way around the outside.
Absolutely.
I mean, you can dress it up. The nice thing is with the cloche, you can bring it outside and you don't have to worry about bugs. You know, whenever we do our shows outside, the flies come. So we got to get out there quick, like with towels and all that stuff.
Charcuterie.
If you want to get it, very limited, 084-568 is the item number. Tiffany, pleasure.
Pleasure is all mine.
Thank you. Much fun.
Enjoy it. Happy holidays.
I am ordering my raviolis. As soon as I get off the show, I'm going to get some more.
Okay.
Because I already have. I got to get the garlic spinach ones.
Oh, you have to try
Those are
those.
ridiculous.
I can't wait to hear how you like
All
them. All right.
Guess what? Where are you?